Today we're doing the proper camera fight. The Galaxy S24 Ultra versus the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Two Samsung flagships, same company DNA, but different philosophies. Slab power versus foldable versatility. Which one should you buy if photography and video are the reason? Let's find out. Spoiler, in some areas it's neck on neck. In others, one phone stomps the other. Let's go. Over here we have the Galaxy S24 Ultra featuring a 200 megapixel main sensor, a 50 megapixel 5x teleperiscope lens, a 10x 3x tele lens and a 12 megapixel ultra-wide lens. The quad tele system is giving optical quality zoom at 2x, 3x, 5x and 10x and up to 100 times space zoom via processing. And here's the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Featuring a 12 megapixel ultra-wide, 10 megapixel 3x tele, and for the first time ever on a foldable, the big new 200 megapixel sensor from the S Ultra series, also featuring the Pro Visual engine and advanced night photography. So both phones share Samsung's 200 megapixel main sensor, but the S24 Ultra has that 50 megapixel periscope telephoto lens that gives it serious optical reach and video zoom advantages. That matters a lot for zoom and distance subjects. Let's start with night photography, the place where modern phones either look magical or just muddy. Both phones are using Samsung's Pro Visual pipeline, which aggressively reduces noise, boosts exposure and recovers shadow detail. In many scenes, the Z Fold 7's night output looks very close to the S24 Ultra, slightly warmer tones and sometimes marginally better dynamic range in deep shadows due to the Fold 7's recent Pro Visual tuning for foldable. This is the era where things flip. Astrophotography, stars, Milky Way, galaxies, it's way more demanding than just normal night shots. The S24 Ultra holds superior star definition and better long exposure stacking support. People have actually used the S24 Ultra to capture galaxies and detailed star fields with surprising clarity, with a telescope of course. The phone's software stacking plus sensor processing is tuned for it. The Z Fold 7 on the other hand is great for night and low light photography. It focuses more on overall low light photos, and the foldable form factor makes tripod mounting and long exposure framing a little less convenient. Here's a comparison with the Z Fold 3, just so you know how far tech has come in 4 years. And if you're wondering, it was cloudy when I took the shots. The Fold 7 and the S24 Ultra managed to get rid of the clouds, however the Fold 3 didn't. So if your main goal is star fields, faint nebulas or trying to get some Milky Way, treat yourself with an S24 Ultra. Zoom is the S24 Ultra's house. Why? Because it has a 50 megapixel 5x periscope tele that gives its optical 5x and optical quality 10x via adaptive sampling. The Fold 7 only has a 3x tele. As for the Z Fold 7, the 3x tele is solid and useful, and you can use the main camera for larger crops. But once you push past 5x, it quickly falls behind the S24 Ultra in detail and noise control. The Fold 7 hybrid zoom software extends, but it can't match the optical periscope hardware of the S24 Ultra. The S24 Ultra features clean, high detail 5x shots, 10x is excellent for cropping to social and even print-worthy for small prints in good light. The 50 megapixel periscope gives it more detail and better color contrast at distance. Takeaway: if you regularly shoot birds, distant architecture, concerts or anything where zoom matters, the S24 Ultra is the obvious choice. Video is where the periscope again gives the S24 Ultra an edge. Video zoom is cleaner, more stable and retains more detail. With the periscope, the S24 Ultra can produce smoother 4K zoom-in footage with less digital artifacting compared to the Fold 7's digital hybrid zoom from a 3x lens. Reviewers and Samsung materials note that the S24 Ultra's quad tele approach helps in optical quality zoom for video as well as for stills. The Fold 7's video zoom is competent up to 3x and its foldable can be an excellent creator tool, but for pure long-range video zoom, the S24 Ultra is just superior. If you film a lot of events where you want to zoom during recording, again the S24 Ultra wins. Both devices support tracking autofocus and autoframing, and these features are powered by Samsung's Pro Visual Galaxy AI stack. In practice, both keep movement subjects in frame reliably with a similar behavior in most tests. If anything, differences are negligible. Target lock is mostly a software feature and Samsung shipped it across both platforms. Samsung Log enables flatter gradable footage in Pro Video mode. S24 Ultra got Log via One UI updates, and the Fold 7 directly ships with the Log feature in its Pro toolset. As for 8K 30, both can record 8K at 30fps from rear cameras for maximum resolution. So if your workflow revolves around log files and grading, both phones are fine. Parity here. Phones heat up when you push them, that's obvious, but how hot during long 4K 60 recording? After 10 minutes of straight up 4K 60 log video recording, the phone was hot to the touch. However, the temperature was at around 40 degrees, which is actually pretty good. The S24 Ultra here showed very similar results. 4K 60 log video recording, the phone was very warm to the touch. However, the actual SoC temperature was not above 40 degrees Celsius. Verdict: after prolonged 4K 60 video recording in log, both phones will logically be hot. Now, the temperature, fortunately, does not rise above 40 degrees Celsius, which in my opinion is very good. The S24 Ultra, while having a smaller screen, has the classic Ultra camera array, the last true S Pen in any Galaxy, and better in-hand ergonomics. If you want a traditional phone with the best optical tool, plus proven astrophotography chops, pick the S24 Ultra. As for extra creative features and usability, the Z Fold 7 features a unique selling point: the giant inner display. Yes, you do pay a kidney, but that's just brilliant for framing and on-device editing, multi-window workflows, and using the rear camera for high-quality selfies. The Fold 7's big canvas is a creator's playground, and its updated 200 megapixel main camera has main benefits from the Pro Visual Engine. Final results. Night photos, it's a tie. Honestly, it depends on taste. If you want more color, pick the Fold 7. If you want more detail, pick the S24 Ultra. For astrophotography, the S24 Ultra clearly wins. It's got better stacking and star detail in tests. For zoom, the S24 Ultra clearly wins again because of the 50 megapixel 5x periscope that the Z Fold 7 just lacks. For video log and 8K, we've got parity. Both support Samsung Log and 8K capture for Pro workflows. Auto tracking, equal again. Both have reliable subject tracking and auto framing. As for the temps, they're comparable. Expect mid-30s to 40s in heavy camera and video use. Both of us warm up. It's not too extreme though. So, if your phone is your camera and you need the best zoom and astrophotography, go S24 Ultra. If you want the unique foldable experience, larger editing canvas, and very competitive night shots, plus the flexibility to use your main rear cameras for selfies, get the Z Fold 7. Both are fantastic phones and both reflect different priorities. The S24 Ultra gives you better zoom, astrophotography, and is just a classic flagship that you can rely on. The Z Fold 7 has a foldable workflow and a big canvas. So I'd pick the S24 Ultra if photos, especially zoom and astro, are everything to you. I'd pick the Z Fold 7 if the screen and creative flexibility matter more. Hit like if this was useful, subscribe for more camera comparisons, and tell me, which phone should I review next? I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!